man woke up after having a beautiful dream about his mother playing with their dogs. He touches his small banana, a memento given to him by his father. He then rode his horse on his way to the castle. Along the way, he reached a small town near the castle, where he received a warm welcome from the townsfolk. The townsfolk was so excited on his arrival, even the men working underground came to see him. There, he demonstrated his whipping skills using his nightstick. He even offered one of them a Thai massage. The townspeople were so impressed by the Whipman that he left them stunned and breathless. Continuing his journey, he was approached by a townsman suffering from a terrible headache. Being the good man that he was, the Whipman helped him and managed to remove the source of the terrible headache. The man felt so relieved that he went on his way, feeling chilled and relaxed. He was so thankful that he said, "Woo-woo." As the Whipman continued his journey, he arrived at the bridge near the castle. The castle was massive, but he soon realized he was late for his appointment with the castle owner, as it was already night. When he arrived, the castle door was closing. Being a man of culture, he continued his journey using the back door, and, boy, he entered it with ease. Inside the castle's back door, he met a mysterious black-cloaked man wearing a mask. Without a word, the masked man signaled him to follow. But before entering the castle, the Whipman decided to wash himself in the water to clean his body, as the way to the back door had been quite dirty. After taking a bath, the Whipman proceeded with his journey. There, he met the fishman, a guard stationed at the inner back door of the castle. Curious about the Whipman's skills, the fishman, having already heard rumors from the townsfolk, wanted to witness his performance firsthand. The Whipman showcased his impressive skills with his whip, even demonstrating some Brazilian jiu-jitsu. The guards were left speechless and impressed, allowing him to pass through to the back door of the castle. But then, the masked black dude appeared once again. The Whipman asked who was he, but he never spoke. This time he pointed at Whipman's small banana. Whipman's small banana started to glow. He asked, "What kind of small banana magic is this?" It showed him something that excited him. The Whipman wanted more. The black dude, being generous, showed him something even longer, his father's nightstick. Intrigued, the Whipman asked if his father's nightstick was in the castle. The masked man nodded. Now, with a newfound purpose, to claim his father's legendary nightstick, the Whipman pressed on. As he continued his journey, he arrived at a fountain of green discharge that he could not pass through. He needed a special item to get past it. So, he turned back and set off to retrieve the necessary item. Along the way, he made new friends using his whip, leaped across terrains like Super Mario, and eventually arrived at the location of the item. There, he was surprised to find a capsule that looked like Viagra, but he dismissed it, saying he didn't need it and threw it away. However, when the capsule broke, a spirit called Merry Widow was released. She was a mysterious protector sealed within the capsule. She then entered the Whipman's body, swearing to protect him from everything, including the fountain of green discharge. Being a man of showmanship, he then performed for a birdman and 2 fishman guards, leaving them breathless and speechless. Continuing his journey, he returned to the fountain of green discharge. Using Merry Widow for protection, he passed through it unharmed. He seemed to enjoy using Merry Widow, as he relied on her repeatedly to cross similar obstacles. Again. And again. And again. And again. Wow, Merry Widow has so many purpose. Moving forward, he encountered 2 guard friends whom he left in awe of his whipping skills. He reached the castle halls with ease through the back door. There, he met the first judge who wanted to witness his performance. The judge, accompanied by 2 loyal cute chihuahuas, ordered his dogs to watch the Whipman show with him. The Whipman did not disappoint. The judge was overjoyed, reaching out to embrace him in excitement and loving intent. The Whipman continued showcasing his prowess, captivating both the judge and his bird companions. The dogs and birds were left stunned and entertained, lying on the floor from the excitement. After such an exhausting yet exhilarating performance, the judge relaxed in the corner. The Whipman, being a generous performer, offered him a VIP massage. At first, the judge resisted, but the Whipman insisted, leaving him well relaxed and satisfied. The Whipman then continued his journey to meet the castle owner for his grand show. Later, the judge woke up, greeted by his dog companions, who reached out to him with tender loving care. Exhausted from his performances, the Whipman took the elevator to rest. However, he encountered more fans who were eager to see him perform. Though tired, he greeted them with excitement, leaving them stunned by his performance. To travel faster, he used a rail car, but he met even more fans. Being the good showman that he was, he gracefully performed his whipping skills once again. He even offered a leg to a legless fan and provided a massage to another, leaving them all in awe. Continuing his journey, he met a sad man who was dead inside, his exterior showing signs of hardship and years of suffering. However, upon seeing the Whipman, he felt alive again, longing to witness his greatness. Even his friends, who were also dead inside, became more animated, eager to watch his amazing performance. Despite his fatigue, the Whipman pressed on, giving it his all until everyone was satisfied and full of life. After a long and tedious show, the Whipman sought refuge in the castle underground, away from fans and those seeking a massage. There, he took a bath and enjoyed underwater activities, including scuba diving and Mario-style jumps. However, a problem arose: the castle walls were too weak to handle the water pressure, causing the water to flood outside. Sadly, the Whipman walked away, reminiscing about the fun he had alone in the water. But the show must go on. To reach the upper part of the castle, he took the elevator. There, he saw another Whipman falling. Terrified that the castle owner disliked his performance and had thrown him out, he was caught off guard by a fan who suddenly tapped him on the face, knocking him unconscious. He later woke up to a pleasant sight: his fans were planning to give him a warm bath. Knowing he had already bathed, he resisted, making the fans sad. To cheer them up, he offered a free show using his whip, leaving them overjoyed. The Whipman reached the theater room. The doors suddenly closed, and the puppets inside began moving. They were also fans who wanted to see him perform. With no other choice, the Whipman put on a show. The puppets were so happy that they started doing cartwheels. He even offered them a Swedish massage. After the show, the puppets, satisfied with what they had witnessed, stopped moving. Then, the Whipman noticed someone watching him from a vent. The mysterious figure disappeared, but the masked black dude reappeared, guiding him to his next destination: to retrieve his father's legendary long and girthy nightstick. After meeting more fans, performing daring wall climbs, and executing Mario-style dashes, the Whipman reached the castle garden. There, he encountered more fans eager to receive an autograph using his nightstick. Eventually, he reached a room where the black dude man was waiting. Using his small banana, he opened the door and finally found his father's nightstick. He grabbed it with honor and raised it high. However, from behind, a lurking shadow snatched the nightstick. The flying worm man explained that his master, a fan of the Whipman's father, required the nightstick for his personal use. To prove his worthiness, the Whipman had to showcase his skills. Summoning his friends, the flying worm man set up an acrobatic whip show. The Whipman performed his best, leaving everyone breathless. The flying worm man then throwing praises to the Whipman. Once the Whipman gets near him, he gave him a deep tissue massage. Being worthy of grabbing his father's nightstick, the flying worm man peacefully handed it over to him. Finally, the nightstick was returned to him, and with it, he gained a new ability: the power to be clingy. He can now be clingy to objects or anyone, just like his father. After gaining back his father's nightstick, he went out to celebrate. He was so happy. His reunion to his father's nightstick. Swinging and clinging to dear life. He went at the castle merry-go-round. There the Whipman played on the merry-go-round. Back and forth he runs. The Whipman didn't know that it was a trap. The merry-go-round stopped when the mysterious Whipman arrived, saving our hero the Whipman. While gasping for air from his cardio workout, he tried to reach the mysterious Whipman. The mysterious Whipman then asks how did he know about his father's nightstick. Whipman then told him about the masked black dude giving him hints. Then the mysterious Whipman asked how about his mother. Whipman then told that his father went in the castle many years ago to show his whipping prowess, but he never came back. And his mother died while he was young with the continuous cuddling of dogs, due to allergic reactions from dogs. He went to the castle to show the castle owner that his showmanship on using a whip is the best. The mysterious Whipman then says a promise that he would not perform alone. Then leaves, leaving Whipman with his father's nightstick, confused if he has a competitor. If you enjoyed the first part of Whipman's story, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like, or Whipman will personally demonstrate his showmanship for you and give you a massage. Subscribe.